Some symbols appear simple, but behind their form lies a story thousands of years old. Some were born from prayer, some emerged from fear, and some have had their meanings changed by humanity. Today, we will dive into the secrets behind the symbols of the world. Welcome to Cultural Narratives. We are continuing from our previous video, Secrets Behind the World's Symbols, Part 2. A serpent eating its own tail. To some, this looks like destruction, but for ancient civilizations, this was a symbol of eternity. The Ouroboros appeared across various civilizations, from Egypt and Greece to European alchemical texts. It represents the cycle of life, that everything born will eventually end, and from that end, a new beginning will emerge. For alchemists, the Ouroboros was not about destruction, but inner transformation. To change, a person must have the courage to leave behind the old version of themselves. In the modern era, this symbol is often associated with occultism and dark forces, yet its meaning is far more human. The Ouroboros reminds us that life does not move in a straight line, it rotates. And in every rotation, there is always an opportunity to understand ourselves more deeply. In the Ouroboros, the beginning and the end are one. It reminds us that life is not about escaping the cycle, but about realizing our position within it. Long before the 20th century, the swastika was a symbol of life. It was present in Hindu, Buddhist, and Jain traditions, as well as in ancient European and Asian artifacts. In Sanskrit, swasti means well-being. The swastika symbolized good fortune and the movement of the cosmos. However, in the early 20th century, its meaning changed drastically. Racial ideologies in Europe took this symbol and stripped it of its spiritual context. Adolf Hitler turned it into the emblem of the Nazi Party. Its orientation and colors were altered, and its meaning was twisted into a tool for propaganda. Since then, the swastika has become synonymous with violence and historical trauma. Yet the symbol itself did not change. What changed was the ideology that hijacked it. The swastika reminds us that the greatest danger lies not in the symbol, but in the humans who give it meaning. It teaches us an important lesson. Symbols are never neutral. They can become a prayer or a wound, depending on the intent of the person using them. An eye within a triangle. Known as the Eye of Providence, or the all-seeing eye of God, this symbol appeared in 16th and 17th century European Christian art. The triangle represents the Trinity, while the eye symbolizes divine watchfulness. Its original meaning was simple, a reminder that no deed escapes God's awareness. However, over time, this symbol appeared in various contexts: architecture, art, currency, and national emblems. This is where misconceptions grew. The Eye of Providence is often linked to secret organizations, even though historically there is no evidence of a single hidden global power. Its similarity to the Eye of Horus is not about organizations, but about symbolic language. Since ancient times, the eye has always represented consciousness. Perhaps what we need to question is not who is watching us, but how we behave when we feel seen, by God, by others, or by our own conscience. A circular form with symmetrical patterns, known as a mandala. This symbol originates from Hindu and Buddhist traditions. Mandala means sacred circle, the center of cosmic order. In its original sense, the mandala is a map of the cosmos. Each layer represents the journey of human consciousness toward the core of the self. Therefore, the mandala is used as a tool for meditation, not to be worshipped, but to be contemplated. In the modern era, the mandala is often seen merely as an aesthetic pattern, yet historically, it is a symbol of the inner quest. If the Ouroboros represents the cycle, the mandala represents its center. It doesn't give a definitive answer, it simply invites us to pause and look within. The mandala does not ask us to understand everything, it only reminds us that in the midst of a chaotic world, humans are always searching for a center to return home. From the Ouroboros, we learn that life moves in cycles. From the swastika, we are reminded that meaning is never inherent in a symbol, but in the intent of the person using it. From the eye of providence, we are invited to realize that true watchfulness comes not from the outside, but from the moral consciousness within. And from the mandala, we understand that in the midst of a spinning world, humans always seek a center to rediscover meaning. Symbols do not hold the truth, they only reflect the consciousness of the one gazing upon them. These symbols were born not to frighten or to divide. They are the silent language used by humans for thousands of years to answer the same questions: who are we and where are we going? Which symbol made you think the most? Write it in the comments and let us know which symbols or cultures you'd like us to discuss next. Don't forget to subscribe to follow our next journey on cultural narratives.